Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name's Justin. I'm running for the king, and I'm in the shed here at my backyard. It's a mess. It always is. I'm going to pull some orders for things I sold on eBay and other marketplaces online. Let's go. Hey, everybody. Today is Tuesday. It is the 5th of November. It's election day here in the U.S. I have 4 items going out. They're all small. They all sold yesterday. Nothing sold today. I don't know if everyone's antsy with the election. Maybe busy going to vote. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll get some orders this afternoon. We will definitely see. It's something, the first item is something that I sold a similar item not too long ago, but these do not sell very quickly. I'm happy to see it go out, even though it's super low dollar. It's right in here. It's one of these metal plates. I just have to find the right one. Ah, there it is. I think I see it. Here it is. It's Marvin the Martian. It says Kaboom. It's almost like a mini license plate, but it's got this in a Zobi mystery box, I don't know, last year or 4 or something. And let's see, it's a metal art print is what they call it, 6x4. I took an offer yesterday for $3.50 plus shipping on that. I think I had it listed at $5, so it's not a big mark off. Not going to be a very big profit either, but it's sold and it's getting out of here. Next up's a CD. It's in drawer 6, and it's going to be right here in the front. It's this Mandisa CD. It's a remix CD. It's got some plastic ripped on the back, but beyond that, it's brand new, and this sold $6.99 plus shipping, which I think is the full asking price I had for that. The next item is a DVD, and it was hiding in the back, and I already got it out. So it's right here. It's the Challenge of the Sexes. It's a mystery, teen mystery DVD here. It's got some lessons and things in it. This I've had for a little while. I think I picked it up for $1.50, maybe less, probably less than $1. It sold $4.99 plus shipping. So hopefully someone can use this in their youth ministry. That's what I do. I'm a youth minister too. Let's see. I sold a hat. I'm going to go grab it. I'll be right back. It's this hat right here. It's a U.S. Army hat, and it's fairly fancy. It's got all kinds of stuff on it. Nice and clean. It is used. Picked it up at a yard sale. The same yard sale I got that Masters hat at that sold in the last video, which was yesterday, but the last video last week when I published it, this sold $5 plus shipping. And those are the 4 items I have going out. They all sold on eBay, nothing anywhere else as far as sales today. There's still a chance I could get another sale or 2 before I go to the post office. If that happens, I'll jump back on here and you won't even see me talking about this, I guess. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this video. I do appreciate it. If you haven't subbed, I'd appreciate your subscription too. And we got a few more days, a whole week probably on this video. And well, I'll catch you tomorrow on Wednesday. Hey folks, today is Wednesday. It is the 6th, I think. The 6th of November. Election was yesterday. And whether it went the way you wanted or whether it did or didn't or whatever I'm saying, you know, it's a new day. It was gorgeous this morning running. Nice and cool. 59 when I left. Perfect. I got 7 orders, which is quite a bit today. I'm not sure where I should start, but let's start at the bottom, the oldest, and work our way to the newest sale I had. That's a simple way to do it. First up, a pair of jeans. And these are in bag C5, and this should be the 3rd thing in there. Yeah, there it is, C5.3. These are Roca wear jeans. And then see, I listed them as hip-hop streetwear skater jeans. They have like ribbed inserts on the fronts. You can maybe see the picture when I put it up there. Came out of my death pile, picked them up at my hometown thrift for $1 or less, and they sold $11.69 on offer. Next item is something that, well, I never sell because I typically buy it and use it myself, but it's some soap. And this is 2 bars of SpongeBob and Nautical Nonsense pineapple scented soap from Dr. Squatch. I ordered a 3-pack. I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite. It's quite aromatic even in the plastic bag. Smells definitely like pineapple. Maybe SpongeBob's house smells like this. I am not sure. But I used one and I listed the other 2 to kind of just help pay for everything because I wasn't terribly excited with it. Sold $19 plus shipping. All right, had to dig for the next item. Something I picked up at a yard sale for 10 cents and took an offer on it yesterday. $6.50 plus shipping going out that one. Next up is a CD, and it doesn't have a SKU, so I'm not sure where I put it. I'm hoping it's right here. I'm gonna have to dig. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, folks, if you have a CD SKU system, then use it. I probably typed it in and it didn't save or something weird. This is an audiobook. Listening is an act of love. And I have no idea where I got this. Somewhere, not the big buy. Sold $6.99 plus shipping. Hey, the next item's a fun item. I know exactly where it's at. It's a turkey. In fact, it's that turkey right there on that shelf. And I have it bagged up so it doesn't get as dusty as it could, I guess. This is a hop and bop. It sings Turkey in the Straw and jumps up and down, and it was tested. It is working. I think I picked it up at Goodwill for a couple bucks, probably $4. It sold $17.99 plus shipping. I just thought it was cool. It sat in the death pile for a little bit, but it's turkey season. So I listed it a couple weeks ago, and it's going out the door today. And while that's a plush, it's mechanical, so it's definitely going to have to go in a box. I'm going to have to be pretty careful on how I pack it to make sure it still works when it gets there. I sold a hat. I listed this one just the other day, and I picked it up Saturday at a yard sale. It's got a little veteran pin there, but it is a Under Armour Wounded Warrior Project Realtree Extra hat. It's pretty nice shape. This sold, took an offer this morning, $7 plus shipping. And I know I'm taking offers, and I know they're not high dollar listings to begin with, but I want to get things moved out. That's I'd rather do that than sit on it. Let's see, last item. It's the last item I have, if you were doing the math in your head. It is a coffee mug. It's in mug 7, which means I have 7 boxes for mugs, which is kind of crazy. I'm just saying that. It's over here. I'll be right back. Here it is, and box mug 7, but not everything is mugs. I have some cups and some tumblers and some steins and some other things. But this is a Perkins restaurant used coffee mug right here. I picked up this and a Denny's one and a Hardee's one and something, I think at Goodwill, less than $1 for this one. It sold on offer $7.19 plus shipping. I picked it up on a whim. I thought it was cool. And I think these mugs from different restaurants, which don't have these type of mugs anymore, it's just a neat thing. So I pick them up. Not a lot of value. Don't take a lot to list or ship either, though. So that works. And those 7 items are all we have so far. Everything on eBay. Nothing on Poshmark and Mercari. I was hoping Mercari was going to be like picking up as we get closer to the holidays. Maybe it still will, but it's still like sputtering. I'll get a few sales, then nothing. Then I'll get a few sales, and then nothing. And I had a few sales over the weekend, but now I'm in the nothing part of the pattern. I guess that's the way it goes. Thank you again for hanging out there with me today. I appreciate it. I do have to get back to work. My lunch time is almost over, and I do have some photos I need to take to get some things listed after work. If anything comes in sales-wise before I go to the post office and I have an opportunity to like get it packed up before I go, I'll definitely bring you back on. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday. Hey folks, today is Thursday. It's the 6th of November. I have 4 items going out. They all sold on eBay. Here's the deal. My workday's over. When I took my lunch hour, I had 0 sales, and I really needed to finish my video editing. So what I do? I listed some stuff. But so I've been frantically trying to get this video edited because it usually posts today at 2 p.m. It's 3:28, so I'm a little behind, but that's okay. We have orders. I listed at lunch, and actually 2 of the items I listed, the 2 highest dollar items I listed, sold. So that's good. Not that they're huge, but the biggest ones I listed. And there are a couple of video games. I'm going to grab those first. They're right over here. The first is Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the beginning of Destiny. This one used to come with 3 cards, and if I had the cards, it'd be worth quite a bit more. But even without the cards, it was a good pickup. I think I paid $2 at a yard sale. It sold $29.99 plus shipping in about an hour. I should have listed it earlier. And the other video game is right here. It's Red Dead Redemption, the Game of the Year edition. This one sold for $14 plus shipping. I think this was a $1 pickup. I'm going fast, folks. I'm sorry. I got to get things going. I spent all my normal time I set aside for like packing and shipping. I dedicated that to editing video because my time I was going to edit video, I listed. It's been a crazy week. So I sold 2 of these already. This is the last one. And it is this WizKid like electronic flashcard spelling thing. This one sold on offer as well, $7.50 plus shipping. I think they all sold for $8 or less. Not a great pickup. I picked them up for $1.50, I think, each, but at least it was one listing. And they're super easy to ship. I have a box these slides right into, and it's ready to go. The last item I have is a Lego lot, and I'm going to dig it out. It's in this box right here. I'm going to throw you on the wall. I'll be right back. And here it is. Let's see. It's from the 2022 Lego Advent Calendar, the Lego Friends Advent Calendar. That's like the girl Legos, I guess. And there's Santa. There's a couple little kids. There's a reindeer. Some are open. Some are still in the original, like, little sealed packages. I picked up the Advent Calendar at the bin somewhere. I don't remember when. Before the Winter Jam last year. And it sat in my death pile for a while. It's sat listed for a while, but we're getting closer to Christmas, and someone probably wanted that Santa Claus and maybe the reindeer. Regardless, it sold. It sold for $9.99 plus shipping, and I probably paid 50 cents for it at the bins. We took it out of the box, so we only paid for the Legos itself, and you pay per pound at the bins. So it was super, super light. These are going to go out at 4 ounces. They're probably going to go out at 2 ounces, so not bad there. That is going to be it. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me. I'm glad I actually had some sales to show you because it's Thursday and I had nothing at lunch, and now I do. So I'm going to get these packed up. I got to go to the post office. I got to get the video pushed to YouTube as soon as it's done rendering, which is what it's doing now. And, well, I'll be back here tomorrow. I'll see you then. Hey, everybody. Today is Friday. It is the 8th of November, and I realized this morning that I never flipped it to the 7th yesterday, which means I may have said the wrong date yesterday. Just disregard that. We'll fix it like in post. I've had no sales today. I sold one thing yesterday after I shipped, so I have one item, just one. Still have a goose egg. I got watchers, but you know, they're not buying yet, so that's not cool. One item, it's a video game. It's one I listed yesterday at lunch, so that's 3 of the 6 I listed. It's down here. And I'm going to really try not to fill this video with me just talking about this one thing. So here it is, Grand Theft Auto 5. It's complete with the map. That's probably the only reason it sold. It sold for a huge whopping $4.99. So I don't know where I got it. I got it in a bulk lot at a yard sale or something. So probably don't have too much into it. It sold for $5. There's profit a little bit. So we'll take it. Means I'm going to go to the post office for one item, but if I walk, I'll get some exercise. So maybe that's a plus. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me today. I hope the rest of this weekend is good because yesterday was pretty decent. We'll see. I'll see you on Monday. Hey folks, today is Saturday. I know I said I'd see you Monday, but Monday is a bank holiday. And so we're not going to do mail on Monday. I am going to be working in here on Monday because my full-time job's not closed. But it's Saturday and I have 3 orders. I already have to go into town today. I'll talk about that in a second. And so I'm going to take these to the post office so they don't sit till Tuesday. And I can say I'll see you Tuesday in a bit. So that's the 2 reasons. I sold 2 DVDs to one buyer, and they're both on offers. I'll show you. Let me get to where I'm going. The first one is right here. It is Tom Hanks' Forrest Gump, and this is a great movie. So happy to see that go out. The second one is in this box over here. It's my DVD overflow box, and it is Forrest Gump with Tom Hanks. So yes, one buyer bought 2 different versions of the Tom Hanks DVD. They're both the widescreen collector's edition, so I bet they're exactly the same on the inside. This one has the double case, and this one has the thinner case, and I think that's probably the only difference. They both sold $4.49 each, plus shipping. And then the next and last sale is a little bit bigger, but not by much. It is here in my green tub. Okay, so I have the tub down, and this tub mostly has new items in it, and what sold is a bra. It is a Playtex cream-colored bra, and it looks exactly the same as that other brand of bras I had. I picked it up at the same time at that same thrift store that made me a deal on because I bought all of them. This is the first of the Playtex that sold. I took an offer lower than I wanted, but maybe it'll get the ball rolling because there's 8 more out there. It sold for $7 plus shipping. And $7 plus shipping is more than I paid for it, so there is a little profit in there. And those are the 3 items I have going out. Those are the 3. I'm going to get them packed up. I'm heading to town, and here's why. My parents' church, partnering with the local Boy Scouts, I think, and Girl Scouts, and a couple other churches and organizations in town here, are doing a 10 Commandments walk around the lake that I was running around in 2 videos ago. And so I'm going to be working there. So I'm going to be doing commandment number 2, do not make false idols, don't make idols. And so that's what I'm going to be talking about. And there's going to be like 10 stations as they go around this 2-mile hike around the lake. It's pretty cool. We did it last year. It was a lot of fun. And so, and one of my buddies from my church is going to be helping out. He's doing commandment number 1. I'm doing 2. So we're going to be piggybacking on each other. They kind of go together. That's it. I'm going to get this packed up so I can get to the post office, get to my my commandment walk responsibilities, and I will see you not on Monday, but on Tuesday. Hey everybody, today is Tuesday. It is the 12th of November, and I have quite a few items. 1 on Poshmark that sold, 3 on Mercari, and 10 on eBay from the long weekend. And so that's pretty decent for me. Nothing like ginormous, but I haven't been listing anything ginormous because I haven't been finding anything ginormous. There's just not a lot out there right now, at least for me, where I'm living. Okay, let's see. Let's do the Poshmark one first. I think this is my latest sell. I woke up to it this morning. It's a coffee mug, and you've seen one like it before. I'm gonna go grab it. It is another one of these mossy oak, like wolf mugs. This one says Wolf Lake on it on both sides, so I don't know if it came from somewhere or not, but it's pretty nice shape. Coffee mug selling for more than $10, I think, is a pretty good sale for a coffee mug. This one sold on Poshmark $11 plus shipping, and I'll make $8.05 after fees. Fees kind of kill you on Poshmark, at least killed me on Poshmark. So I bought it for a quarter, $8.05, $7.80 in profit on this one. It'll be a quick shipper. I'm pretty quick at shipping mugs anymore. Let's do Mercari next. So I have 3 on Mercari. The first one is it's a book, and it's going to be here on my shelf. It is the Charlie Brown Dictionary. I picked this up at my hometown thrift. I thought it was cool. It's not in the best of shape. It's not worth anything if it was in the best of shape, but it's a little dictionary, and it's got Peanuts illustrations and everything in it. 1975. Hometown thrift, so less than 10 cents into it, sold $5.69 plus shipping on offer, or maybe I reduced it by 10% at some point. I'm not sure. Next up is a shirt I sold on Mercari. I got stuff sitting here on top of my bin. It's in bin number 3. 3.6 is the number, and I'm looking. This is a United States Navy Mom sweatshirt, and it is a Sophie Sweats. Vintage, in decent shape. Has a little bit of wear and pilling on the inside, which is pretty common for these kind of shirts. This one sold full asking price, $9.99 plus shipping. I picked it up at my hometown thrift. It was on the half off day, so it's fill a bag with clothing for $1. I put like 6 or 7 things in that bag, so whatever the math works out, I got it cheap. Next up is some political pins I sold, and they sold on Mercari too, and they sold to a viewer, so thank you so much, Zachary, for picking these up. There are some Republican pins here. Republican National Committee 2004, 2013, 2012. So there's, and then there's a little bitty elephant pin, and these sold, let me see, I gotta check. They sold for $7.50 plus shipping. And so thank you so much, Zachary. I'm gonna, since you're a viewer and you let me know you're a viewer, I'm gonna send you some stickers. I got that one. I got the sparkly one. I'll throw that in there as well. Thank you so much for the order. Let's move on to eBay. I have 10 orders. The first is a lot of CDs over here in drawer 6. It's a lot of 3 Sidewalk Prophet CDs. So Live Like That, the Christmas album, and this one is Something Different. And these sold together $15.99 plus shipping. Heading back down here where that political pin was, I sold a belt buckle, and belt buckles are right here. It's the biggest belt buckle I own. It's this one, and this is a big silver colored. It may even be silver plated. It's not marked though. Made in the USA. There's one little chip on it in the back, but it's not noticeable from the front. This sold $16.99 plus shipping, and I think this was a pickup at a yard sale for like a quarter or something as well. I sold a PC game, and I think they're over here. And it's this one right here. It's Star Wars Rebellion, which was a kind of a cool game when it came out. This was my game. I got it from my parents' house several months ago. It has the poster with all the key commands, but no manual. This one sold $8.99 plus shipping. Heading back down here, we're going to head back down here a lot, I think. Sold a couple of DVDs. It's a set, and I think they're right over here, but I don't see it. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. It was right there in the front. This is Celtic Women and Celtic Woman, A New Journey. I don't even know where I got these. They sold together $7.99 plus shipping. I have a piano book going out, And this one's kind of cool. It's the Kingston Trio. So this is definitely vintage from when this Kingston Trio album came out. 1959, I think is what it says in the listing. Sold $9.99 plus shipping. I do have one last CD going out. It's not in my CD drawers. I think it's down here. I have some overflow CDs and CDs that won't fit in anything, and this is it. It's a 2 CD set, Kids Christmas Sing-Along. I think I got this at an estate sale for like 50 cents. It sold $9.99 plus shipping. And I guess it's really getting to the season of selling Christmas music. Hopefully my other Christmas CDs will sell. My next item is all the way at the top. I have to grab it. I need 2 hands. Well, 2 hands so I don't die. Because it would be really embarrassing to die on camera trying to retrieve one of these T-balls. But I sold another one of these vintage aluminum T-ball infusers, and this sold $8.99 plus shipping. I have 3 more items if you're doing the math in your head, and they're all clothing. So I'm going to dig them out and I'll show them. I'll be right back in just a second. I'm back. I told you to be quick. Let's see. The first up is this vintage Turkey Trot 5K t-shirt. And so, or I guess it's a 5K. It says Turkey Trot 5, November 24th, 1987. It's single stitch, has a vintage tag on it. Looks brand new, never been worn. It did have one little spot like on the stomach, but I just didn't want to launder it and ruin the shirt. It looks like it'll totally come out. This sold on offer $10 plus shipping. It's a death pile sale too, because it's been sitting in my death pile for more than a year. Next up is a sweater, and don't sell a lot of sweaters. This one, Alan Flusser, and not a real brand, but it was new with tags, and it had reindeer on it. So I knew it would sell before Christmas, or I hoped it would sell before Christmas. It sold on offer, except an offer of $11.70 plus shipping on that one. And that one came from Hometown Thrift. I paid $1 for it. It was a tagged price, not fill a bag. And lastly are these vintage Levi's 550s. These are orange tab. And I say orange tab because it's got a little orange tab instead of a red tab or white tab or silver tab there. These I did pick up at Hometown Thrift. In the fill bag. These were not priced, so I got these for less than $1 because I put several things in there. This sold $12.99 plus shipping. So eBay says my total is $209.25. But if you subtract fees, taxes, and the shipping that was charged, it's $113.62, which is a big hit, I guess, almost $100. But the shipping won't be quite that bad. It'll probably be more like $80 off. So I'll make it just a little bit on the shipping once everything is factored out. Especially like these will be heavy if they're staying close. It'll be a little cheaper. But I don't set my shipping prices high. I just use calculated shipping, and the buyer does not get that discount that I get. And so I do make a little bit on shipping sometimes, but all that does is it covers supplies and time. So for these, for instance, if I ship these, I have a box I'm probably going to ship these in because it's not going to matter. But I did pay for the box, or if I ship them in a bag, I still had to pay for the bag. If I use bubble wrap on an item, I have to pay for the bubble wrap. And so I really don't make money on shipping. It just helps cover those costs, the shipping and handling side. That's it. That's the items I have. I think that's all I'm going to be able to get out today. If anything else comes in, it'll be on tomorrow, next week's video, I guess. And we'll just go from there. I got to rush to get all this stuff out because I have to get back to work right now. And then I got to get to the post office when I get off work. So it'll be a mad dash after work to get all this packed up. I just want to say once again, thank you so much for hanging out there with me this week. I do appreciate it. A whole week and a day, actually, because there was an extra day this week. But we didn't use Monday, but it was longer. It was a week. Thank you so much. I don't share my sales to brag or anything like that. I definitely don't have high dollar sales. I'm not making huge bank off eBay or Mercari for sure, Poshmark or anything like that. Or even on YouTube. I'm monetized, but I'm not making money really on YouTube. I just enjoy talking about reselling and sharing that with you. And so thank you for letting me share that with you. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, you made it all the way this far, God bless you. And please hit that subscribe button because another video is probably coming next week that's very similar. And we'll just see what's selling and what's going on in the shed. I always like to end these videos always saying, I hope you have a great day. God bless.